Become something a woman will want to pursue instead of trying to convince her that you're someone you're not. You will get way better results. And at the end of the day, you know that you are the person you say you are.
Warning. If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths, and my opinion. You've been warned.
You feel like every step of the way. You know, like the moment
Honestly, don't get into no long. Bro, I gotta ask you, man. God, y'all boys scared. Bro, as us pretty red dimes as we are, how in the hell did you pull Simone Biles? And I love this football talk, bro. I gotta get to it. I'm over here rubbing my knees trying to ask this.
Hey, Chad, I wanted to tell him, he's talking about being looked over. Now, when the right people look at you.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
How did you do that, bro?
Man, it's really how she pulled me, man. That's the question.
Oh,
man.
Lord Jesus. Now you with Freddie. Now it's back. Now
But
you
listen,
with
I'm gonna tell you, organic story, man. So I just got to Houston. I probably have been to Houston 7 months. I was single at the time, you know, so I'm just living, being me and myself. And COVID had just hit, but I had just went to Arizona, and one of my boys was like, "Hey, man, you gotta check out this app, you know?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'll check it out." Like, what is it? It was called Raya at the time. So basically, it's like a dating app, but you know, you have to go through certain like criteria to make sure that you're who you are. So literally, have been on the app for a couple of days, man, and it's like she pops up, and I'm like, let me see who this is. Gymnastics. I ain't never, you know, I never really paid attention to gymnastics, so it piqued my curiosity, you know. So I'm like, okay, I'll see what's up. I swiped her, and it said we matched. So I'm just like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna see what's up. So I go do my workout, and I come back, and I get like, I had some likes on my Instagram, you know, and I'm like, oh, this might be.
Yo, bro, look how, you see how giddy she is? Shorty's crushing. Or gushing, you know what they call it. Shorty is gushing right now, man. Homeboy just cool, calm, and collected. He acting like he didn't know who she was. Bro, you're a football player. You're a football player. You didn't know. Man, let me fix the camera a little bit. Bro, you are a football player, and you did not know who Simone Biles is. I haven't played any sport professionally for any amount of time, and I've heard her name pop up multiple times. I don't watch gymnastics. I don't watch sports. Or I can't even tell you a defensive play in football, bro. But I've heard that name pop up. You acting like you don't know. She's an Olympic gold medalist, and you just oblivious to the fact that who she is. You might not have seen her. You might not have matched the face with the name, but you've heard that name before. Come on, man. Stop it.
I'm like, okay. So I see what's up, and then I still waited. I'm like, man, I'm gonna wait till I, you know, take a shower and everything. Then I come back to my phone, and then she messages me on the app, like, hey, you know what I mean? And I'm, man, this gotta be fake. Like, I don't know. I didn't know who she was at the time, but like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she gotta be good. I promise you, I'm a real life story. When she won the Olympics, I was in college, and we didn't have NBC, we didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. Late July, early August, so I'm not paying attention to, you know, so I never would have had a moment to where I would have watched, like, you know.
Jonathan, I'm gonna let you finish your story, man. Continue.
But like I was saying, man, she messaged me. This was like a Tuesday, and we were texting back and forth, and then we hung out Friday, man. And we couldn't do much as COVID happened. Everything was shut down. So she came through down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man.
So you was really the catch in.
I always say the men the catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
Yo, that's tough. I always say the man to catch. But that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it, for real. You cannot treat women, bro. You can't treat women like they are a star. What is it? You can't treat women like a superstar. They treat you like a fan. It don't matter how successful, how much fame she got, what her following, like what she went to school for, bro. How good she looked. You have to treat her like a bro. You got to treat her as such. You have to treat her as if she's just any normal, 1, 2, 3, 0, 4. You see, I did that as a little flavor there. Any normal 1, 2, 3, 0, 4, right? Treat her as any other woman that's passing casually on the street. You see her down the street, when the dudes start getting all, flustered, heart rate raising, they start stuttering, hands sweating. You see what I'm saying? Palms sweaty. You can't even get a word out. She gonna look at you. You nervous? You gonna make her nervous, bro. You're a man. You're 9 out of 10 larger than this female, so you're probably physically imposing to her. And then on top of that, you're walking up to her with no confidence. You don't have any. You gotta have the charisma. You're not having any charisma. You're not showing any. You're not welcoming. You're not warm. You're not welcoming. You're not someone that a female will want to be around, especially as a stranger. Imagine a stranger, a man that is probably twice your size, coming up to you, acting iffy. How do you think it's gonna go? It's not gonna go well. So you have to present yourself with confidence. You know, be nonchalant, be charismatic. You want to be inviting. And the other thing, you're just gonna blow your chances, bro. You're gonna come off creepy, and especially for a group of her friends. She in a group of her friends, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna get the boot real quick, bro. Real talk, real spit.
She did though.
Is what you're saying.
Cause I was fighting it. I was fighting it.
So so in truth, if I say this out loud, was Jonathan Owens ain't really want Simone Biles. Is what you're saying.
That's what you're not gonna say that.
You see how he did there. You see how they try to twist words for views. We'll get into it, but you see how he's like, oh, I'm just gonna say it. You see how it's not what he said without saying, but you didn't have to say it, bro.
That's what you're saying.
I was afraid. I was afraid to commit. I'm like, man, this is my third year. You know, I'm trying to. I'm like, it's kind of early. But you know, like I said, man, it happened when you least expected it. And we hung out, man. It was like we hit it off instantly. You know, we just laughed the whole night.
And I feel it. Now, I know he's a football player. I'm not sure what team he's on. I looked the picture up. I think he's on the Green Bay Packers. I'm not sure. Get in the comments. Let me know if I'm wrong. I feel like men are the prize, but society in the current time that it's in have kind of switched the narrative around to make it look like women are the prize. And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to wine and dine and treat your women good, but if you look at it from face value, and if you look at it on paper, man and woman, dude, women should be qualifying for the men. But we have a surplus of men going after women, right? Surplus of men just gawking over women, and it's giving them the inflated sense of ego. It's giving them the entitlement. People are just gonna believe that the woman is the prize. And I'm not saying that women can't have good qualities and traits, but overwhelmingly, a lot of them don't. Just because they look a certain way, they're just showing up looking pretty. So they have nothing to go with these looks. They could be deaf, dumb, and stupid, but this man could have worked his ass off 10, 15 years and is expected to give it all away to some dumb broad, right? And I'm not saying, like I said, for the all police, it's not for every woman, but I feel like a man, if he's on his shit, if he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, he is the prize at the end of the day. And he will have no problem getting what he wants. This is what I try to tell men that want to sit up underneath women and want to right, come knock down a woman's door. How about you work on yourself, get yourself together, become something that a woman will want to pursue, right? Become something a woman will want to pursue instead of trying to convince her that you're someone you're not. You will get way better results. And at the end of the day, you know that you are the person you say you are. Ain't no lying, deceiving, ain't none of that in the play. You get me? It just takes a little more, or maybe a lot more upfront work, but it all pays off in the end. But people just want the gratification straight off the rip. But I digress. I'm going off topic a little bit. Back to homeboy. It's not that he didn't find her attractive, like I said, and I'm not gonna say that Simone Biles is not an attractive girl. She's an Olympic gold medalist, so she is somebody. She is a catch in her own right. But listen though, this guy, probably like 6'2", 6'3". He probably fresh in the league. He looked like a young dude fresh in the league, and he said he really wasn't trying to commit. I understand that, right? Well, you're a young dude, you fresh in the league, you know you got the ladies on you. You know you trying to run the streets. Because that's what all the other dudes is doing, running the streets. You got this fame, you got this money, you got this power. You're naturally going to want to, rip and run the streets for an amount of time before you like, okay, well, it's time for me to settle down and look for someone to, you know, match me. I guess I don't know if she wore him down or what happened, but I don't believe that he did not know who she was. He knew who she was. He's a football player. Like I said, I knew who she was, and I don't even watch sports. He got married to her, but we all know how marriage is seen in today's societal standards of the Western society, and he could just use her to propel himself to a certain degree. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm going to take a chance here. He could use her to propel him to a certain degree, and I won't be surprised if he's come out cheating on her or found cheating on her, sleeping with other women, this and the third, because I'm not going to post any pictures over here, but Simone, she doesn't have a feminine physique, if you will. Her physique is not feminine. She's very muscular. She has veins in her legs. Her arms are very toned. Her physique is more of a masculine physique. Now, of course, we can say that's due to her gymnastics and her training for the gymnastics. That's all understandable. But there are other women more physically appealing than Simone. You see how giddy she was and everything. I just feel like he might, break her heart down the line. But I could be wrong. I don't know. We're going to end the video here. But I do know one thing, though. It's your boy Alex. Make sure y'all down your eyes, girl, CLTs. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. Catch y'all in the next one. You too. It's your boy Alex. Out there, OC. You feel me? OC, Maryland. I had to clip some of this ocean in there to y'all. Happy holidays, people. Let's see what we do. Make sure y'all comment, subscribe. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We'll be rich one day. We're getting to it.